Alright, in today's video, we want to show you how easy it is to set up grading using a Google form. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go ahead and open up my internet browser, and I do use Chrome. And I'm going to go to Google Drive. Now you may not have as much folders as I do because I'm a Google Drive nut, but I am. So I'm going to open up my drive. I'm going to find the folder that I want to put this in. And for me, it's going to be in my Geometry Honors G-Class folder, and it's the teacher folder. So once I find the folder that I want to be in, I go over here to Create, and I select Form. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a title for my form. And my title is going to be Lesson 6-5 Homework. And then I can pick a style, a theme to go with it. And I'm going to go ahead and pick Books, and I'm going to click OK. Now as I look up here, I have the option to require South Dearborn Community School Corporation login to view this form, which I make my kids do since they all have their school email addresses. I collect the respondent's username, that way I can use it to email their grades to them, and I'm going to show the progress bar. So as I go here, I always make these my first two questions. What is your last name? Let me scroll down so I can see this a little easier. Here, question type, I hit the pull down arrow, and you can see all the different questions types. Text, paragraph text, etc. So I'm going to make this a text question. And last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click on required question. That way they can't submit their form unless this question's done. Now I'm going to add a new item. What is your first name? And again, it's a text question, and it's required, and it's done. Now, I've gone through the assignment that I gave them. It was just a book assignment that I gave them to do, but I'm picking out the questions that I want to check to make sure they get right. So I'm going to put, what is the answer to number 10? Now, as I also look at my book, here in the help text, this is when I can tell them exactly how I want this formatted. So number 10, I want them to enter a number only. No variables, no anything else. And again, it's a text question, and it's required. And now that one's done. And I'm going to continue doing this until I get all of my questions entered. What is the answer to number 12? And again, it's enter a number only, and it's required. Done. Now, I'm going to show you a quick way to add more questions, because my questions are kind of the same. So I'm going to go here to duplicate, and now I can go here to edit, and I want to change number 12. I want this to be number 24. And again, same directions as the text question. Done. And again, I'm going to duplicate this, and I'm going to change my 24 to a 26, and this will literally take me 5 minutes to get this done. Again, we'll duplicate it. Now I want number, make sure you don't accidentally do what I just did and delete the whole thing, so then you have to retype it in. The answer number 29. Number 30. Now it's going to be number 33. And 33 is a little bit different. Instead of entering a number, answer with all lower case. Because number 33 is a question where they have to type in, what is this figure? Rectangle, square, quadrilateral. So I want them to match me as much as I can. And again, I'm going to duplicate. Now I'm at number 53. And number 53 is a multiple choice question from the book. So I'm not going to make it multiple choice because then I got to put in responses, but I can tell them what I want. Enter your answer as a capital letter. Done. Okay, so I have two more to do. 54, done. Again, I'm going to duplicate, and now it's number 56, and this is back to a number. And then for me in math, I don't want them to put x equals or y equals. I just want the number. Done. Okay, so now my form is done. I've created all my questions, and you can see here I can put it at the bottom, and I can put something down here. Your responses have been recorded. Check your email later to see the results. I can also give them a link to another form, etc. So I've created my form. And so now I'm going to go view my live form. And this is just like if you were to doing a worksheet that you were giving the kids, you'd have to make out the answer key. Well, that's what I'm going to do now, is I'm going to make out my answer key. And I always use this. What is your last name? Key. What is your first name? Answer. And the answer to number 10 is 5. The answer to number 12 is 35. Number 24 is 9. Number 26 is 66. Number 29 is 90. Number 30 is 45. Number 33 is rectangle. 53 is H. 54 is D. And 56 is 104. And then I'm going to click on submit. Notice here at the bottom you'll see the progress bar showing me that it's there. And I get this. Your responses have been checked. Email later. Check your email later to see it. Okay, so I've done my answer key now. So now I want to show you, as I come back to the form, here where it says view responses, because this is what you're going to get when the kids are done. And you can see it's all in a nice spreadsheet. As the students answer this form, I'm going to go ahead and give them to this, and it'll go from there. Now, one other thing I want to show you with this, I'm going to click off of this. Here's how I give it to my kids. I'm going to go to view my live form. See, I got this nice long URL. Well, I'm going to copy that. So I'm going to go Control C to copy this. And I'm going to go to this. This is my Google URL shortener. I'm going to go to Control V. I paste that in here and I shorten this URL. Remember how long that was before? Now I've turned it back into this. Control C, and I copied it. So then for me, what I'm going to do, because I use the calendar, is I go to my calendar, and I've already got something up for today for this class, so let me put this, I'm going to modify it now. And here's my list of things to do today. Turn in your assignment from page 431. Follow this link. Control V. And now remember how long that address was before? Now it's a lot shorter of address. My kids can go here and they can put their homework in. And that's how you use a Google form.